What's going on, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. Today's matchup consists of me playing Mermails on the left, friend Nick playing Pendulums on the right. He was a little worried that he was going to get roasted for playing Pendulums poorly, but hey, I play Mermails just as poorly as he plays Pendulums. No, we're both unfamiliar in the matchup, right? He made a few mistakes regarding the plays he should have made against me, and I made a few mistakes against him. Obviously, it's just like the break I took from the game really took a lot out of me as far as like understanding what the best decks are, what their most common plays are, how to stop them, and stuff like that. So that's just part of the reason for some of the mistakes that I do end up making. So we go into Neptibus, then into Meglo. Meglo is going to net me the Abyssphere as well as the Mooling Glacier on top of that. As you can see, I'm going for the standard, you know, you open up Neptibus in a water, go into Mooling Glacier play. There it is. Drop 2 cards out of his hand. Roll a dice for this one. So knock 2 cards out of his hand, just 2 Pendulums. I believe Chronograph and maybe the other one was Astrograph. I'm not entirely sure. Was not in frame. I'll set that sphere face down. He's going to start things off with Purple Poison and then activate Duelist Alliance. That's just going to basically add any card from deck to hand with Pendulum in its name. Yeah, I know, pretty OP. Or two cards to his hand. See, I don't even know what half these cards do. Going to add Pendulum Call. That's right. He told me he mixed the steps up. That's right. He wanted to grab Pendulum Call. Then he was going to discard Dark Worm in order to grab 2 more Pendulums from deck to hand, including Oath Dragon and Harmonizing Magician. You got the steps a little bit mixed up there. Adding Harmonizing. Not sure about Oath Dragon, though. We'll see if he actually adds it. Right now, I only have a sphere, though, as for protection. I don't even know if I have an infantry in hand for that combo destruction. So he will end up adding Oath Dragon anyways. And then he'll summon that Dark Worm out, and that's going to search Supreme King Gate 0. See him add that there. I think that is a scale 0, so that's just going to allow him to pretty much Pendulum summon, you know, down to anything at level 1. Going to activate Black Fang on the other scale there. So that's Purple Poison and Black Fang in the scale. Going to summon Harmonizing Magician. See if he goes for anything else here. Of course, has no extra access to extra monster zones here. Going to summon out Harmonizing and Supreme King Gate 0. And then going to summon out Black Fang Magician as well. And then we're going to see go into a Link summon here. Pretty common combo to go into. Electromite going to come down. Going to send Astrograph. Destroy Chronograph. Or Purple Poison. And then Purple Poison will get destroyed, and when it is destroyed, its effect will get activated. He's going to opt to destroy Moulin instead. And then he will add another copy of Purple Poison Magician from deck to hand. Then draw 1 card to finish off the Electromite ability. Going into the Odd Eyes rank 7, I believe. And this is going to go into Zephyr Metaltron here. And then that will get the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon out as well. Going to spin back that Mistar Boy, I believe. Perhaps not. Oath Dragon being played, adding back that Purple Poison Magician. Going to summon out Astrograph by destroying Black Fang, playing that Purple Poison again. And at this point, he can pretty much run over anything that I have. Just like that, running over the Mistar Boy. Even with the added attack boost, and my sphere will end up getting negated anyway by the Vortex Dragon. So I lose that game outright, pretty much. A weak opening that couldn't do enough. And things are hopefully a little better here in game 2. We started things off by 1-for-1ing, discarding Mander. And then when I go for Neptibus, he will ash it immediately after he realized he should have ashed the 1-for-1. Again, give him a break, okay? He's not familiar with playing against Mermail. A common mistake, right? heat of the moment mistake. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, why the hell didn't he, you know, and then just slamming the keyboard keys down. Why the hell didn't he Ash Blossom the 1-for-1? What is this? Dislike. Okay, I know some people are gonna do that, but hey, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Anyways, I mean, I'm not complaining, right? Yeah, he didn't Ash the 1-for-1. I'm not complaining. I'm okay with that. I'll take a free Neptibus send cost. I won't get to add off it, but I get the cost. You know, I'm not complaining, right? Me as a player, I'm like, yeah, you should have, you know, Ash the 1-for-1. You want to take it back? Hell no. I'll take my little bonuses where I can get them, I guess. Pike discarding that Dragoon's there, adding a copy of Gund. Debating on whether or not I was going to add Megalo here. As you can see, just with the cards engraven on field, I can go for the Moulin play. So I decided to go for that anyways, and I think I already have a Megalo in hand. You see I go from a Starboy here. Summon out Moulin Glacier, gonna knock 2 cards out of his hand. One is a Pendulum Call and an Astrograph Magician. Pretty good picks there by my boy Moulin Glacier. There it is. Megalo coming down, gonna discard Gund and Infantry. And that Gund is just going to bring back Pike. Just for some extra board presence, we'll bring him out in defense position. And then we will banish Abyss Mander to make the Megalo a level 8 to go into number 38 Hope Harbinger to be able to get that extra spell negation with the Sphere set. Which, since in this build I was playing 3 copies of Pike, I believe, in a Turge, I just played a really Mermail heavy build for this tournament, which, by the way, did not work out well. Hence why I did so bad. And despite, obviously, misplays that occur, but the build I hated. I hated playing so Mermail heavy. It just felt clunky at points and didn't really work so well together as I thought it was going to. But with the setup that I do currently have, able to go into Lind end phase, you know, assuming it's going to go off, right? It doesn't get Ash or whatever, or negated by anything. You know, I can go into rank 4 by bringing out another Pike / Turge. I do end up negating the Pendulum Call, as you saw. Summons the Astrograph. Able to beat over him from the added attack boost from, I believe, Black Fang. End phase, go into Sphere. There's the Lind. And then we summon the Abyss Pike. Well, actually, during end of main phase 2, when you do the Sphere. Because, like, the first time I saw Mermail being played, people were like, always end phase Sphere to bring out the Lind. But apparently, just by the wording on the card, and I know I've known this for a while, it's just a weird thing, because I always see people do end phase, because it's your opponent's next end phase. So just a heads up, make sure you always Sphere during your opponent's end of their main phase 2. So when you do it, right, you know, the Sphere will take place in the immediately next coming end phase, because that is their next end phase. Just a heads up. At least that's how I think it should work from now on for me. Now, I've been doing it in the end of main phase 2, not just in the end phase. And I prematurely Ghost Ogred, lol. Shouldn't have done that. Again, I didn't know. It's just a lack of knowing on my part, and I know better now, of course. You know, with the experience being had here in this match. Should have probably waited to use that Ghost Ogre on that Electromite there, because that would have made a much bigger difference. Having to Ghost Ogre at that exact moment, it would have just been a lot better. You know, I think he would have still got the pop effect off on the Astrograph, which doesn't make, you know, too big of a difference, but he doesn't get the added, you know, draw power from Electromite, things along that line. It is what it is, though. Gonna bring out a couple extra monsters here, though, via Pendulum Summon, Harmonizing Magician. I think that's Dragon Caller, Astrograph, and Black Fang. We're gonna see him go into the Odd Eyes rank 7. Again, coming down that similar path we saw in game 1. Going to link into the Zephyr Metaltron. And at this point, pretty much just trying to OTK me. Because I had to pass going first, because I opened up so bad. Or no, he's going first, I believe. I could be wrong, though. I just did not open well. He ended up going first there because he did lose game 2. Got to decide, and of course, you know, the cheeky son of a bitch decides to go into the Abyss Dweller because why not? You know, one Vortex Dragon isn't enough. Just go into an Abyss Dweller to, you know, make it more inherent that you're gonna beat me anyways. Ash Blossom, right? Oh, the Vortex and the Dweller were not enough. Let's Ash Blossom, okay? Why not just throw me under the bus even more? You know, that's why I'm so excited, because I've been doing a lot of test hands with this new build. I still have a lot of proxies in the extra deck. That's why I haven't made a test hand video on it just yet. Still a lot of proxies in the extra deck, which is the majority of stuff that I had to end up ordering for the build. But the build is going to play so much better. I've already seen a noticeable improvement in the play style of it. It's much more aggressive. It just has more backup plays, and I think it's a little more consistent, actually, with how it's built. So I like it a lot. But that's going to be pretty much it for this match. You know, I've got Dweller on me. I've got a Vortex Dragon. I decided to go into Mistar Boy here, thinking I'm going to be able to beat over the Abyss Dweller with the Mistar Boy, but Mistar Boy, little to my knowledge at that point, only boosted all water monsters, right? Not just my own, all of them. And I had to play a Paleozoic player after this match. Lost that one, because again, bricks, and it was like a Mistar Boy war. I think at one point there was like 3 Mistar Boys on the field. It was just insane. So much added attack boost going on. Again, like I said, 2 terrible mistakes by me, but lesson learned. I always say, if you guys want to always improve your gameplay, wherever it may be, record a match, right? You'll see the mistakes you make, and you guys get to see that firsthand here. But anyways, I hope you were able to enjoy whatever that was, that duel. I know it wasn't the greatest. I apologize, but bear with me. Once the cards come in, tomorrow is Sunday, and it is Easter, so I won't be able to go to locals, but I should be able to record some duels with a friend at some point later in the evening. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully they'll be better. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like. And as always, Winterkill is signing out. Also, sometime around next week or so, we should have a pretty cool surprise coming you guys might be interested in. So, like I said, thank you so much for watching. Winterkill is signing out. We'll see you in the next one.